Guys, it's the inaugural SuthieCast episode 1. Welcome to the show, lads.
Nice one for having us, mate. Nice one for having us.
So we got two lovely lads here. If you want to introduce yourselves.
Mighty Mindless Cartoons. Yeah. AKA the Fat Controller and Lee Steph. Yeah.
So which one's Lee Steph?
I'm Lee Steph. That's Jonah.
Which one's Lee Steph? Who said
Me.
that?
That's one.
So that one on the left is Lee Steph.
And this Levi here is the Fat Controller.
Fat Controller.
Nicknamed that lovingly by Lee Steph here. Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. Guys, thank you again for coming on the podcast.
Nice one for having us.
Welcome to the SuthieCast. Guys, so obviously you guys are prolific producers on the northern scene. Just obviously talk of what we've been up to, man.
We've been trying to infiltrate everywhere, like Madlib, the cartoon invasion. We've got new releases coming out. We've got one with Killer Tapes coming out soon. Yeah.
Take a flight.
There's a burnt up records tape coming out tomorrow. The American.
Come on.
With a beat by us on there. 420 tape.
420.
Looks like it's all green. The whole tape's green. Proper stoner. Yeah, make you stone just listening to that. What else is there? Oh, we've got other stuff in the works, but I can't divulge all that information.
Mighty Mindless Pawns Part 3 at some point soon. Probably.
Yeah, that's just about finished now. Yeah. Just need to master that.
Yeah. Oh, my default microphone has changed. What's that about? Can you hear us still?
I can hear you perfectly, lads.
We've got obviously releases with yourself. Yeah. Big Suthie. We did that intro for the loose end. We didn't think we'd got an intro. We thought we'd just be snuck in there somewhere, subtle.
Right on
the start. I know, as if you convinced us you were dying as well. Yeah. Like Biggie. Thought you were Biggie. Oh. Yeah, we're very introverted, so stuff like skits and that isn't usually up our alley. So it was a good cause. That's why we did it.
I appreciate that. You came through with that heat. We've done some bangers together.
Yeah, we have. We've done 2 EPs recently with Grimy Quick. Grim the Conqueror. Yeah. And Mr. Bones. Big Mr. Bones. With Mr. Bones. The Batman of UK hip hop.
Bones on the Timmies.
He was loving that advert as well. Yeah, everyone seems to love that advert. Brilliant. Yeah. We got reshared on that 2FM as well. Yeah. Everyone's loving it. Yeah, that one nice. No one's even going to realise what the video's about. They're just like, oh, it's me this.
Just some blog, yeah. Some guy. It's really nice, like daytime.
Just some guy in a dirty mask in his studio with some bottles next to him.
Wait, what's happened to the new mask?
It's over here, man. No, this is the traditional mask. This one is for special occasions.
That's special, like that's for graduations and weddings,
resurrections,
confirmations and stuff, baptism.
Of course. Did you get that as a present for your confirmation?
Yeah, I got baptized in his lavatory.
It was from Ron, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it from Ron?
Yeah.
That was nice. Yeah, man, we have a bunch of things. Why are you not having Ron as the first guest?
Well, it's cheap, isn't it? Well, obviously I'm going to have Ron on that. He's going to be the next guest. Yeah. So you guys are the inaugural episode. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming. This guy is simple, man. He's too busy. He's
simple.
No offense, but it's a bit, he doesn't
have a proper job on that.
Yeah. Well, Ron Johnson, man, he's too busy. He's got music lessons, and he does music lessons on a Tuesday.
Does he actually? Are you taking the piss?
No, his golf is one of his mates got him into skin flute.
No. Skin flute.
I'm gonna get so much shit for this, man.
Nearly from Ron. Yeah, probably.
CBD Jesus. Guys.
What is with the CBD thing as well? He's both into the CBD or...
He is, man. He's an addict.
Oh, is a CBD addict? Is he like to weed Cypress Hill? Ron is to CBD.
Yeah. CBD Press Hill.
CBD Jesus. That was one of the hashtags, wasn't it?
CBD Jesus. Yeah. Guys, so have you guys like ever seen like UFOs or anything, or like little green men?
No, we've seen shit up in the sky.
Yeah,
haven't we all?
We're from a village, so you get a lot of weird activity.
What, like witches and stuff?
No, like witches, not like witches, not Pendle Hill. I'm saying like weird, stars that move about and that.
Right, that's what they're doing. It's like stars moving. I mean, they move like not like over an hour, but like over.
Yeah, no, but I mean like moving.
How old are you? You guys are like
21.
Like 2,000 years old. You've noticed?
Yeah, we must be.
Where are you guys from? Like, where do you come from?
We're from Adlington in Lancashire. Yeah.
Oh.
No one knows that. Yeah. Preston's near enough to us. Bolton's also near enough.
I've never heard of you.
That's the reason we like Phoenix Nights so much. We thought, who's this dickhead with a mask on? Oh, he's got a tune about Phoenix Nights, though.
Fuck you. Hello, guys. Do you like instrumental hip-hop? Because if you do, then I've got a little competition for you. Bring the camera in. Okay, guys. Want a free repost tape? I'm going to pick one lucky person at random. Actually, my girlfriend will. And just for repose, just for reference, this is Ron speaking. On the 25th of April, 8 PM GMT. No idea what that means. All you've got to do for a chance to win is like this post, tag a friend in it, and share it as a post. Easy. I will post the tape worldwide so anyone can enter. Just make sure to do all the things. Good luck, and there's a series of hashtags on the post as well. But yeah. See, this is what happens when you don't pay, Ron. You understand? You don't pay. This is the quality of advertisements you get. But anyway, can I just say one thing as well? This is the tape you'll be winning. It's actually quite a big tape. It's massive, and you get a nice little listing on the back. Repo. So, yep, guys. Get yourself on the Ron Johnson 87 Instagram and enter this fine competition, because you don't want to miss out on this bad boy. Repos. If I see anyone not entering, you're going to get the grouse beating. Anyway, guys, come back and follow me for more SuthieCast episodes coming very soon. Repos. Fuck you.
It was a good selling point.
Yeah.
I think that's like the most popular song, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially with Northern Lot, innit?
Yeah.
It's like,
oh yeah.
And that whole Keithley Cowboys thing, the connection's brilliant. Like,
yo, get this, man. Have I told you the story?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell it.
Go on, tell the audience.
My grandma's boyfriend was actually in Phoenix Nights. I told you this story.
Yeah, one of the Keithley Cowboys, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. That's
brilliant,
crazy, isn't it?
What is it? Preston Summit versus the Keithley Cowboys.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a whole step one day, name that.
Preston Posse, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Keithley Confederates.
Yeah, we'd have to be the Preston Posse.
Yeah.
We don't really claim Preston. No. It's just it's a close enough place that people have heard of.
Like for obviously for us in like Keighley, Bradford, etc. If somebody like asks us where we're from, we always say Leeds. Like would Preston be that for you?
Yeah.
Nice. So
it's not that nice. So you don't want to visit.
Idyllic.
It's the countryside, but not the nice kind.
What do you mean?
No, yeah, it's okay.
I want to know more about these green men you've been seeing and stuff like that.
We're not really seeing any green men. No. Besides the logo.
Yeah.
In the studio behind you, that as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Masterfully edited in. On the other side, There you go. That's it there. Yeah, no, we're not really seeing any little green men. You know, you do see weird shit up in the sky. Especially in the village. Any little green men? Huh? Have you seen little green, orange, purple men?
No.
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 Not even like.
I've seen Men in Black a few times.
You've seen Men in Black?
E.T. phone home. I thought, this is meant to be about music, wasn't it?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, we've gone through all the.
Yeah, we've got music. If you go on our YouTube, people don't seem to realize we have a YouTube, even though it's the main thing we promote. But we have like 100 some beat tapes on there, nearly 30 remix tapes. We've got a few actual tunes out there as well. Good. Yeah, some of them are shite now. Like we've been making beats for about 2 years. We got bored in the first lockdown, and our cousin had told us about FL Studio a couple of years ago. But I played bass, he played drums, so we were a bit like, especially me, I were a bit of a purist. So I was like, no, we're not making beats. And then we were bored, and we were like, why don't we try making beats? Because we got really into Jay Dilla and a lot of stuff like that. Like we were already into hip hop, but when I love Jay Dilla, but when my brother got more into him, we were like, we should make some beats, have a go. You know, we'll never be Jay Dilla, but there's a lot of shit beat makers out there. Someone got good beats out, it's one of them.
Sure. Well, me and Ron were talking about you guys, and we were saying like when we were at 21, we were like nowhere near as good as you guys.
Nice one. Your beats, I think, so is Ron. Yeah, no, you're Ron.
Yeah, but I'm old, man.
Yeah, you're not old.
I'm 22.
We've spent too much time really making beats. So we played music obsessively for like 6-7 years, just in the garage and in the conservatory, and then in the garage at our mum and dad's house when we were younger. When we were teenagers, we'd just jam like as long as we could until we started getting noise complaints. So we'd have to play within certain hours of the day. But we'd just literally like play a funk, punk, whatever. I'd come up with some songs, but half it would just jamming, We'd try and do hip hop, but it's hard to do with real bass and drums. It's a lot harder than it seems. And I've got shit memory as well, so I'd forget what I was doing. That was the main thing that led us to getting into beats. He forgot every song we It's easy when you can program it and then you're done. Yeah. So you make it, you export it, you fuck it off, it's sorted. But before we were like, I were writing actual songs and he wouldn't remember the intro, never mind the rest of the drum pattern. So they were a bit boring after a while. Like, if you've ever seen Metallica, Lars Ulrich, they have to, everyone else has to tell him what he's playing. So it was like that.
Idiots.
We did have a guitar player as well, our mate Harry. To shout out Harry, he was one of the reasons we got into playing music. He suggested in Battle of the Bands in school in Year 9 or whatever, he was like, you should play bass, because he played guitar already. He was into Metallica. So I had to go on bass. I started to like love it, Got into the Chili Peppers and Blink-182 and all that, like, alternate rock, pop punk.
Yeah.
Proper love slap bass and that, been obsessed with that. Yeah, that's it. And then like a year after, my brother got some drums, and then since then we just, obsessively played music. And then we started making beats, and we got even more obsessed with it than before. So, and then we put out a lot of remix tapes. We didn't think our beats were any good, so we just did remixes. Like, that was it, exclusively. We put out remixes. We didn't even do the instrumentals, so many beats lost. And we did that for like a year or half a year or something. And then we finally put a beat tape out, and we were like, right, we should just do more beat tapes. So we did like Pete Rock inspired and all this. And got more comfortable and thought we'd do our own stuff. And then we bumped into rappers and all that type of thing on Instagram and found Killer Tapes. That was one of the main thing. And then found yourself and Ron and that, and ended up stumbling into working with people. Killer Tapes is one of the main reasons we've got any tunes out with rappers. See You Never, the first EP we did with Mickey Locks, he found us through Killer Tapes.
Big up. Killer Tapes.
Yeah. Every time.
So guys, like in terms of like influences, obviously you spoke about like you were into like rock and stuff back in the day. Have you always been into hip hop, or is it
so I was obsessed with Eminem and the Beastie Boys. I liked because I liked Eminem when I was like 12, 13 or whatever. I got into a bit more hip hop, but my brother were proper into like Biggie, Tupac. I always loved Biggie and Tupac. Big L, one of the albums I used to listen to more or less on repeat. And I think we've nicked a lot off Lord Finesse. If you've ever listened to,
what's the album called? Oh, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous.
Poor and Dangerous, yeah, man.
There's got a beat tape named after that coming out.
Yeah, that's what's coming out on Killer Tapes.
Lifestyles of the Stoned and Brainless.
Yeah.
Nice. So you got a truck coming out tomorrow, is that right?
That's a different.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's the American one.
Burnt Up Records. Yeah, they have a tape and it's a collaborative beat tape. All sorts of different beat makers on it. And we did one beat for it.
Yeah, we did it. It was half and half.
Yeah, I did the first half, and Lee Steffi.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to want to know how we do beats between us, but most of the time we'll just do it between us. One of us will set it up, and then the other one will have a look. But
not much thought goes into it.
Yeah, it's just mindless, as it says in the name.
Yeah.
But this one beat in particular, we did like half and half.
Yeah, I did the first. You did the second half.
So it's like, you know, well, you yourself got some of them as well, didn't you? Actually, you got
a few of them beats. We added like Sack Magic. I did that half, and he did the other half. Whatever it was called, Chocolate Coins.
Yeah, Chocolate Coins. Something like that.
I can't remember. We never remember some weird names. We like to name beats as outlandishly as possible, especially if it's going to a rapper. It's just fun to see what people's reactions is. People don't seem to like ever question it, or they never go, "Why the fuck did you call that beat that?"
Yeah, because I like when I save like tracks and stuff, it's like fuck a dog 7 or something.
Yeah, that's it. Like the best names, the ones you remember as well though is the stupidest. Like that Joaquin Phoenix one was actually meant to be like based on Joaquin season.
Yeah, Joaquin season, because we kept.
Oh really?
Yeah, every time
the name,
tunes, we had it stuck in our head, so we'd just be
Joaquin Phoenix. I go fourth.
Yeah,
guy's a genius. Flipping hell. Well, thank you very much, boys.
Right with it, Mighty Mindless Cartoons.
Got to say as well, you're talking about influence. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
One of our biggest influences.
Yeah,
that was what.
Definitely.
Yeah, when I heard Method Man, the song, that was what got me to hear him. Like, that sounds like a punk band just rapping instead. Like, it was sick. You know what I mean? Like, first time I heard that, like, and I'd heard John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the guitar on Danny California.
All right.
It was actually inspired by the way the Wu-Tang Clan would all have their own rhythm over the same beat. You know, they'd all rap different. Some of them because they weren't as good, some of them because they're clever.
Like, you're saying that about Wu-Tang?
Well, you know, not like the proper Wu-Tang members. I'm talking about affiliates and that.
Oh, yeah, so Wu-Tang affiliates.
Sweet. What have you got in your hand there?
Oh, that's the microphone. That's the blue snowball.
Oh, shit. I thought you had some, like, explosive device or something.
It's the orb.
It's a doomsday device that we're planning on using it very soon.
Like Jedi training device or something.
Talk about Little Green Men one more time.
Yeah, man. So yeah, obviously, like, you know, around here, when we get a little scene going on, man. There's some cool cats coming through. You know what I mean? Got guys, so it's great. I mean, one thing I want to obviously talk to you guys about is obviously you guys, you know, obviously make your own stuff, you produce your own stuff. Like, it's one question I want to ask everyone. It's something that's interested me for quite a while. Like, it's just about the self-sufficiency of artists and like myself. You know, I like to sort of do everything myself. If that makes, you know, I, to a certain degree, like beats, man. Like, I find sometimes my own beats are a little bit too hard for what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's one of them as well. Sometimes when you make it, you don't hear it the same way as, you know, when you send it to someone else.
You guys, how do you feel about that? I like the self-sufficiency of artists.
Well, we're trying to be honest, one of the main things we're focusing on now is mixing like vocals more, because we've never really had much experience with that. So our vocal mix is pretty shite compared to, you know, like industry standards. You know, it's okay, you get by, but it's not the best. So that and mastering tunes, that is like the main focus for us now, because it's like we can make the beats, we can mix them well enough that you can get away with it if it's just a beat. But, you know, when it's a full tune, you want it to sound proper, you know what I mean? So like we've got enough experience making beats to make it sound, you know, sonically all right. But when you have a full track, that's when, you know, we're like, oh, we need to go to someone to sort this. So, you know, that's one of the main things, to be honest, for us. We're thinking, you know, like the better we get at that, the more it's like Pang Productions, Mus Volkoff, the Australian label. He has like an album where it's got different MCs on every tune. He produced it all. He did all the mixing, all the mastering. I think even did the artwork on that one. Yeah. It's like, you know, that's sick to us to be able to do it all yourself. Obviously, like you say, it's good to have involvement from other people as well. Like to have collaboration is always sick. We've been trying to go out of our way to collaborate with people more, because to us, like we get that, you know, in our own world making beats, we forget that we could have people working with us and rappers rapping on our tunes and that. We're just like, you know, we just carry on. We move on from a tape to a tape. That's inspired by Madlib as well, to be honest, because once we got really into him, we found out, you know, his process. He used to make a beat tape in a day, so we were like, right, that's what we'll do. Yeah. So that's what we did, and then since then, that's just been our like natural method. Like when we sent you beats, you know, we just did a batch of beats in a like back to back. Wow, so that kind of thing is how we work. It seems to have more of the same sound for us, at least, when we do it all in one go. When we like come back to it after a few months, usually for us, it's like it doesn't, you know, gel.
Yeah.
And
we do a lot of mental stuff, so doing a lot of it helps because then you get at least one decent one out of the batch. Like,
yeah, we do a lot of weird beats, like, you know, very obscure. It's what we try to brand ourselves as now, but, you know,
experimental.
Yeah, I'd say just weird. Like, it's not even like we try to experiment. Like, we're trying to do that 90s Dilla, Primo, Large Professor. We just go off the rails. Like, I don't know what,
like,
don't know what it is.
Trying to color inside the lines for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
We've got weird magnets.
I was going to say, I've totally forgotten what I was going to say to you now. Oh man, it'll come back to me. We're on the subject of self-sufficiency, and like another thing I find as well is there's a lot of artists that sort of aren't really artists, the sort of consumers. You know, if that makes sense.
Like, yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that just make music for like the sake of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Having, you know, the belief in themselves or wanting to create art, which is, you know, what we try and think of it as well as making daft beat tapes. Like,
yeah, that's the main thing for us. It's just stupidity. It's like noise. Get the noise out of your brain and into something else, something more constructive.
Oh yeah, that's definitely, it's a good thing. It's like, for me personally, it's a release. You know, it's from the mayhem. You know, the house beatings.
Yeah, that's why we like your rapping so much as well, to be honest. Because I wrote bars well before we made beats and that, but I've never been, you know, I've never rapped or anything. And we've done a couple of tunes here and there, like we've done some stuff with Bricktop where he wanted me to rap over his beats. I didn't think it sounded any good. Him and my brother liked it, so I was like, yeah, we'll do it. But, you know, I don't think it sounds the best. But yeah, it definitely is a release rapping, you know, it's a different kind of thing. It's a different beast entirely, you know. It's like, it's weird.
Funny you said that, because me and your brother have been talking. I've got a beat here, so you're gonna do a little impromptu performance.
Definitely not. I'm thinking, when did we talk then? I forgot.
Have you noticed that I wasn't specific which brother I was talking to? I was
not freestyling anytime soon.
Come on, lad.
I do like to write. That's the main thing for me. I like to write. I feel like the main challenge is actually rapping. You know, for me, I've never really rapped aloud before. I've recorded a few tunes, so.
All right.
I'm a shit rapper.
Same here. Like before January, I'd done like one song.
Yeah, but you've got that like charisma about the way you rap it. You know, even if you think at first it might be a bit off, it's like, no, Suthie's got it right. You've got it wrong.
Yeah, it's very loose. Like, so I'll never like compare myself to MF Doom, but like someone did say like it's very loose, like MF Doom.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially his first album.
Like your rhyme schemes are very different to him, but the way you actually deliver it is very similar. I know what you mean, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the most technical. I mean, I've only been doing it 4 months. I mean, I'm getting better.
You say that, but then like when you started to do them ones, a bit like LP kind of thing, it's mad that, you know, that like end-to-end burners, it reminds me of that type of flow, you know, on some of them faster ones.
Yeah, was it K2? Sounded a bit like that over one of our beats, I think. K2 proper sounded like end-to-end burners.
Yeah.
Boom.
Not in a like rip-off way, I mean, like in a good way.
It was one of those things, we didn't even like hear the LP in your style until you mentioned it. Before that, we didn't, obviously, we hadn't spoke to you very much. We were like, this guy just loves Conway the Machine and that. He's from Bradford, like.
That's what we thought.
Conway
and Griselda and all that we thought was the main thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do like Conway. I like
it was one of them we thought, is that like the main influence? And then we realised, obviously, speaking to you, there's loads of influence, so.
Biggest influence, A$AP Rock, LP. Those guys.
It makes sense that once you hear it.
Cannibal Ox. Have you heard of them guys?
Who's that?
Cannibal Ox.
Oh, I think we've heard of them.
Bricktop keeps sending us tunes by Cannibal Ox, I think, actually. He won about the GTA 3 soundtrack or something, and I think he sent us a tune by Cannibal Ox, but we've not really listened to them, to be honest.
No, not them.
Right. No, Vast Air from Cannibal Ox. I was speaking to him on Instagram a few weeks ago. Trying to get him, because he wanted to do a tour around the world, but basically like a European tour.
Yeah.
To celebrate the 20th or the 22nd anniversary of the first album.
All right.
Yeah, so I was like talking shit to him.
Trying to get on the tour. We're not securing him for the Bradford stop.
I'm not from Bradford. I'm from
The Keighley
Keighley.
stop. The Leeds stop.
Do you think he's going to stop in Keighley?
Well, he has to now.
Oh, sorry.
When he flies in just to that little town, he might do that just for you.
It's just the airport strip, the landing.
If you explain how big a fan you are, you never know.
Man.
There's definitely a group more.
Guys.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming on.
Nice one for having us.
Brilliant. No, it's really has been an honour. So brilliant. Thank you again. This has been the first episode. Mighty Mindless Cartoons. Brilliant, guys.
Nice.
Where can they find you?
Instagram, mighty_mindless_cartoons, I think. Twitter's somewhat related, you know. You can find it all on our link tree, but YouTube and Instagram, you search Mighty Mindless Cartoons will come up. Facebook as well now, actually, I forget that. We're going old school, join Facebook. Took a flight to Facebook. It's like Tim and Eric or something like this.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nice one for having us. Is that?
Yeah, my guys, that's it. Yeah, you can get yourself off, lads. Yeah, nice one. Just
I don't want to do that on camera.
If you want to get yourself a drink on the way out, there's.
What have you got in?
Get one of these Timmy's. There might be a few drinks.
Have you not got any like Fanta, right? Or
we don't do that. No, sorry.
No. Tea.
Tap water.
What tea bags do you have? What tea bags?
I don't. You know what, man? I'm not really. You know, tea is tea, man. It's all teas. It's from India.
I'm from Lancashire, and
it's from India, man. It's not from Yorkshire. It's from India. All the same stuff.
It's still gotta be
Yorkshire. It's the same bag, all right.
Sorry, then,
guys.
Nice one.
Take a flight.